the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Showtime.
Welcome to Defend the Hustle. Buffalo always keeps it a buck.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is gonna agree with me before they agree with you.
Lock in, because Buffalo is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead and
right here, right now.
You go ahead.
subscribe and share now.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Defend the Hustle. Just a second. All right, Chris, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's going on, y'all?
All right, what's happening? All right, you all go ahead and introduce yourself. I was just trying to run and get the giveaway, and we'll get this show on the road.
I'm Chris, one part of the Glass City Pickers. What's going on, y'all, on this good Sunday? Happy to be here.
What's going on, Chris?
What's going on, dude?
How everybody's doing? I am the middleman picker, part-time reseller, full-time truck driver. I sell on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and whatnot again. Thank y'all for coming out.
All right, and I am Buffalo Picker, full-time reseller, double retired federal and military. Glad to be here tonight. Thank you all for coming out, spending time with us. Been a long weekend for me doing my sale at the warehouse. Well, actually a long, I don't know if I say a long weekend or a long week. It's just, I'm just that tired trying to recoup. But I want to, before I get into the show, I definitely want to thank the people that came out to support the sale. Some of the people that come out and support the show took some of their time out to come out and support the sale, and I appreciate it. And hopefully you felt the appreciation at this sale as well. And I just want to let you all know, first off, before I forget, that I appreciate you all coming out and supporting that. So before we get going, let me give a shout out to the chat, and then we'll get this thing started. So I want to give a shout out to Nita J, being the first in the chat. Lil David, thank you all. Nita J, Lil David, thank you all for what you do for the channel. Shout out to All in One Package. Everyone knows it's Miss Buffalo. See, she was at the warehouse working as well. Appreciate your help with that. Shout out to Bill Bixby. Bill, did you come to the warehouse, man, and then say hello? Let us know who you were. It was a guy there today. I was almost about to say, man, you Bill? Let me know that you come through, man. Shout out to Resell Daddy. Resell Daddy came all the way an hour and a half away to hang out with me on Saturday at the warehouse. Appreciate you coming out, and he also brought me a gift. I'm going to show you all what it was. Shout out to Samurai. Definitely got your stuff in the mail, your two figures. So I think that's everybody for now. So let's go ahead and kick it off what we accomplished this week. Middleman, and then we'll work our way around Chris to myself.
Well, I did my whatnot on Saturday night. It ran. It was all right. It wasn't as great as it was the first two coming back in, but it's you get a lot of low ballers. People want to come in and take your prices down further than what you have it already, and I can't give away stuff. Other than that, I did some retail arbitrage. I did went to Walmart picked up some games, some action figures, and
Right.
pretty much that's it. I haven't done anything uh, else other than that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Chris.
Hey man, just trying to stay sucker free for real. Other than that, man, I ain't been doing nothing spectacular, man. Shooting our same demo, man. That's
Right.
it, man. Shooting our same demo, playing the cards right like we planned it, and hey, man, just waiting for the next opportunity. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Bill said he had to work. Yeah. Okay, man. Some guy came in, and when he was leaving, I was thinking, was that Bill? Uh, but yeah, man, I understand. I mean, you got to work. You got to work. Uh, Shout out to Cheryl. Thank you for all that you do for sharing your support as well. Um, so for me, I actually started prepping the warehouse. Had to revamp the whole warehouse. So we actually put down about uh, 14 or 15 tables, and we had to load those tables up. And then, it took us from Sunday all the way up until Wednesday evening before I was able to put out the first post for the sale, which I think it may play the effect on the turnout. Also, with the weather, we had bad weather as well on Saturday. So, that I think those two factors, uh, played overwhelming, towards the result of the sale. Um, because I was just telling Millerman that we had to sell last time we had to sell. We ran it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I advertised it about 2 weeks out, and we had a huge turnout. So we had a lot of great deals, but we didn't have a huge turnout. So what I'm going to do, well, actually, what I'm thinking about doing right now is running the sale again in 2 weeks and see what kind of turnout. I'll start advertising it this week and then see what's the turnout we get. Not the weekend after next. Run it again for 2 days, and then from there, depending on the outcome, I may go ahead and do a whatnot um, auction to move some of the smaller new items that I have. So um, that's the preliminary plan right now. But yeah, the people that came through, they was definitely impressed with the prices. A lot of people was telling me that I had great prices. So I just wish we could have got more eyes on the products because I know if they would have got in the building, more items would have sold.
Hey, do you think you
Not
take it
yet.
not just the weather, but do you think the first of the month has something to do with it as well?
Well,
Like
it,
everybody's bill.
it could have. We'll be able to assess that in 2 weeks because that'll be the middle of the month. But I think if I'm not mistaken, the sale we had last year was the first of the month, and it could be people just holding on to their money a little tighter now.
Yeah.
With what's going on and stuff with the new, with, everything they putting in the news. So uh, it could be. And Squirt the reseller also came down to the sale as well. She bought a lot of the T-shirts and stuff. Had some Harley Davidson T-shirts, so she pretty much cleaned me out on the shirts and a few other items and stuff. And she was able to get one of her friends to actually show up and buy as well. So I appreciate you for doing that, Valerie. And all the resellers that showed up. I appreciate y'all. Uh, Swamp P in the house. What's going on, Swamp Picker? But yeah, man, that was definitely. I had to put in some work this week. I actually worked more than I wanted to, but at the end of the day, um, it turned out the way I wanted to turn out for us, the layout and the people that uh put a hand in to help me set it all up and stuff. But we just didn't get the turnout that I was expecting. So we're gonna run it again. We're gonna do a replay in 2 weeks and see how it turned out. Use all the avenues to promote it and see how it turned out then. So um, just expecting better results because, like I said, I got a lot of good stuff, and the people that did show up, they was impressed with what I had. But it's just, maybe I'm just thinking the word didn't get out fast enough. So, but yeah, that's pretty much. Other than shipping packages off through the platforms that I sell on Walmart and Amazon, I mean, that's pretty much all I had. I'm looking at a deal with a private seller who got a lot. It's a lot of background noise going on. Um, Chris,
What?
can you mute your mic until you're ready to talk? I think that noise coming from your end. Um, so yeah, I'm looking at doing a deal with a private toy vendor. Supposed to go and see his items tomorrow to kind of assess, if the value is there. And it's not going to be a quick deal. It's going to be a deal that's going to take some time and calculations to understand that what I'm getting is worth the value. I mean, he got some great stuff, but at the end of the day, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. So that's where we at on that. I mean, I was able to make him bring his price down about 3,000 from his original price, but I'm still unsure that the value is there. So I have to go and put my eyes on to make sure that it's something that I can do a quick flip on, and that the value is there for what he's asking. Um, so that's where I have going on for tomorrow. You guys got anything going on this week?
Oh no, Saturday, coming up, I'm gonna run another whatnot. I probably do one on Sunday too. I'm trying to debate if I want to do video games or because the wrestling, man, I'm not giving my stuff away, but the video games, yeah, I think I could do quite a bit on video games. I got a lot of video games. Then I picked up more brand new video games the other day, which I was going to show some of them once we get to more of the show and tell type.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From Walmart, some of the video games at Walmart is $2 and $5 right now.
Right.
But yeah, that's about all I got going. About all I got going on this week.
Okay.
Well, the upcoming week.
Somebody just sent me a $90 cash out for a vacuum cleaner I got at the warehouse, and I don't even know who this is.
Hey, people just giving you money.
Yeah, I don't know who it is, man. Hey, brother, hopefully, Miss Buffalo know who it is, because hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just randomly sending you money.
Yeah,
Oh man,
man. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. It was $90.
your wife says she know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm like, who is this? Yeah. So, I mean, the good thing is, especially the appliances, if they don't sell in 2 weeks, man, those things has a lot of value. Um, Walmart gave me a great price on them, and they selling. The lowest price on Amazon is $96,
Mm.
and I have I probably have close to 30 of those things. So um, if they don't sell, it's definitely in the ranking is very low. So that means they moving a lot. So if it doesn't sell, which I was gonna get people a good price on them, I'll sell them on Amazon. You know that and this is just for instance, man. This vacuum cleaner that this person just purchased for $90. That vacuum cleaner is $154 MSRP.
Mm.
So that's the kind of meat that I'm leaving on the bone for resellers. If they would have came, I was surprised. Like one guy, I know he buy shoes, and I don't know if they had a lot going on, or maybe they went to the Nashville Flipper
Oh,
uh,
meet up.
meetup. Yeah, yeah, it could have happened because I was definitely looking for him to come through the door and get those shoes off of me. But the great thing though is Squirrely Reseller uh, is got connection with Tech and Sports, and Tech and Sports reached out to. She reached out to Tech and Sports. Tech and Sports reached out to one of his network partners here in Atlanta, and she was supposed to come by the warehouse today, but she was still in the middle of a deal, and she's supposed to come by tomorrow, she may end up buying all the shoes.
Okay.
So, and that's a good thing. I mean, Squirt the reseller, she she don't meet no strangers, man. And she the one, linked that up. So if that deal goes through, I definitely got to give her a shout out for setting it up. Um, Shout out to Jennifer Hayes, the mod for the channel. Thank you, Jennifer, all that you do for the channel. Um, so we was talking about things that are going on this week. I know, Middleman, you said something about doing another whatnot.
Yeah, on Saturday. I supposed to have one. I supposed to have done one at 2 o'clock today,
Right,
but I wasn't feeling good. I wanted to just relax because I ain't have a day to relax yet. So I said I just take the day and relax before the week start and get
right,
the busting at the job again. So I said I just push it till next week. If I feel better, if I feel like it on Friday coming up, I'll probably just do it on Friday and Saturday. You know what I mean, and probably Sunday. But I need to switch up. I have to take, whatnot is a lot of work when you're trying to list all that stuff on there.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm I want to be organized because I know a lot of people like to stand in front of their inventory with their camera and show the inventory. I just
right,
like to run it. I like to just put it up there and run it. You know what I mean? It's easier for me to do it like that. And have them look at my store because I had over 100 items, over 100 wrestling items in my shop. You know what I mean? And think about that, 100, and I still had plenty more
right,
that I ain't even put in there. Like all of these, the rows that you see behind me, all of that stuff that's in the rows was in the shop for sale.
right.
But then there's 2 rows behind that wasn't in the shop, and
Okay,
then I got figures over here on the side of me. I got two storages full of different type of wrestlers. I got, man, it's not too many wrestlers I don't have. You know what I mean? Well, when it comes to newer wrestlers, I might not have any of those,
right,
but I have a lot of wrestlers. So in Marvel, I got a lot of Marvel too. I haven't even done a Marvel show yet, and a Transformer show. I haven't done those yet. And Marvel and Transformer, I was buying a lot of. I'm still
right.
buying Transformers, and some Marvel, but yeah, I can run a show every day if I was full time. I
Yeah,
got enough inventory to run a show every day.
right.
You know what I mean?
Courtney got a question about whatnot in District Live. She was trying to explain District Live to me, but I haven't had a chance to go over there and take a look at it. Something that Commonwealth and a couple other resellers are running or
Um,
something like that.
Yeah, I heard of it. I heard of
Okay.
it.
Her question though is how do you get started without a following on
Um,
whatnot in
you
or
know,
District Live?
I don't know too much about District Live, but whatnot, it's some big whatnot sellers on there that don't have a following outside of whatnot. You know what I mean? You just you basically you know advertisement, try to advertise your show. You if you see some people put their shows on Instagram, they'll advertise a week out. You know what I mean? They also put it on Facebook out because I what I was doing at first when I first started and whatnot,
Right.
and then going to other people's shows and showing that just this is how I got some of my followers. Going to other people's shows, big shows, and buying. To be honest with you, just buying. And uh, started hearing them say my name and things like that. Um, a lot of the people who will buy for, even Buff does it a lot too. They start hearing your name or seeing your name in the chat. They giving you a shout. Now everybody wonder who you are
Oh yeah,
because you're
for
spending
sure.
money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Uh, and the thing about whatnot, that community is growing. So people looking for certain things. And if your show running during the time they looking for certain things, they drop in your show. But also whatnot has promotion. You can promote your whole show. You know what I mean? You start out at a low. I think the lowest at right now is like $30, and they'll get you from 200 to 500 impressions within an hour in each hour, and you'll see them. You'll see it says as your show is going, you'll see it keep saying sponsored. Um, came in through sponsored link. Came in through sponsored link. You know what I mean? That you spending the money to get the exposure, and as they coming in, a lot of them just follow you. And also another way of getting followers and whatnot is running free giveaways. Because when you run a giveaway, in order for them to get in the giveaway, they have to subscribe to you. So you can run the giveaway. Uh, you see some guys do a whole show of giveaways. You know what I mean? And they'll do a whole show of giveaways. And as people coming in, because people looking for giveaways, they subscribing. You know what I mean? And then you can see their subscribers going up. So that's a way of one or two ways of getting subscribers.
That's what I seen, man. With whatnot, the dudes doing giveaways, and that's how they be getting followers and stuff. So
Yep.
yeah, that is a great one to do. Yeah, I noticed a lot of cats do it like that.
But what I would tell you, not to just do giveaways, um, if you can't afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Don't give away all your inventory. Do what you can do. Do
yeah,
5 or 6 giveaways and watch them come in, and do it every show. If you do it every show, you're gonna get followers. If you do it every show, you're gonna get followers. I just choose not to do it every show. I got a limit. If I sell 10 figures, I'll do a giveaway. If I sell another 10, I do another giveaway. You know what I mean? And that just even it out for me. You know what I mean? Because you
yeah,
want to give back to the community, but you want them to also come in and purchase, not just come in and watch. You know, so that giveaways is about the best way of getting followers, other than advertising
yeah,
and doing sponsored shows. You know,
So is it a way to advertise on whatnot
yeah. You just when you go in there
besides putting your video up on your channel? Is it a way that you can do paid advertisement?
while your show is running, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I'm not sure on um not why it's running, but I could say it has a share um
Mhm.
link on there when you make your show. You could share it. And being that you got over 20,000 followers, you just share it to and start sending it to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's you could get your followers up without having a footprint out here. And yeah, Swamp Picker, yeah. Oh, let me tell you something about Philly, man. Shout out to Philly Picker. Um, he did a show. He did a show. I think it was Thursday or Friday when it was sponsor. It's almost like sponsor a friend, or you buying a gift card for him to give you 5 minutes on, to highlight your channel and whatnot. You see, you know what I mean? It was I think the gift card was a $20 gift card. So what he was doing, he was letting people come in. He'll send a link to them after you sponsor, want to be sponsored on the show. $20 gift card. Yeah, he give you 5 minutes, and you just tell the people what you do, what you sell, when is your show, and people start subscribing. I picked up about 20, 30 people from on him just
So
doing that.
say that again. You buy one of his gift cards.
Yeah, he did it. I don't know when he started doing this, but he I think he said he started to do it every week. He has it's a sponsor to buy a sponsor on doing his live.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you go to his whatnot channel, check out his check out the shows that he's gonna be doing that on. Um, I about to say subscribe. Follow that show, and then when he run that show, they're just $20 to get 5 minutes, and he have hundreds of people in there. You know what I mean? It was like 200 people at one time
Right.
in there, and you could pick up followers like that. And he's not the only one that does that, but he being I'm subscribed to him, and I know him somewhat. You know, that's why I went and did it on his, because I know he will give you that time. You
Yeah.
know, but yeah, shout out to him, man. I picked up some followers from that show.
Okay.
Philly Picker, cool people.
Philly Piggy, yep.
Um. Um. The collector was supposed to come in and ask you some questions about whatnot because he got video games he want to move, and but he don't know how the whatnot platform work. So maybe he got tied up, but he was supposed to come in here and ask you some questions to so he can get familiar with whatnot. The Swamp Picker saying.
Yeah, Paul a good guy, man. He's a good guy,
Oh, that
bro.
was last week. Nashville meetup was last
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I
He
thought for
said
some
something
reason.
about it.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was this week. All right, cool, cool.
No, they got pictures out and everything right now. Well, photos. A
Yeah,
lot of people there.
I ain't really been on social media like that this week because what I had going on. Uh, I was pushing phone calls this week,
Yeah.
man, for the first time in a minute because I just had to focus on what I need to get done. Let's see.
What I could say to about the guru, the guy that you're talking about, the action figure guy.
Uh huh.
Video game is one of the biggest one of the biggest what's that categories and whatnot. You know what I mean? I know when I did video games, I had more people staying engaged the whole show more so than I do action figures. Even though you do got big action figure shows, but video games has been by far I had the most active people in, and I
Yeah.
think I might have got the most followers from.
Right,
You know, I just like doing wrestling and Marvel because I like wrestling and Marvel.
right,
So video games is you get hundreds and hundreds of video games, and Yeah, you got to either test them or sell them as is. And I prefer to test all my video games before I
Uh,
put them up there.
Lil Debbie wants some clarity. Are you talking about Philly Picker or Philly Flipper?
Oh, Philly Flipper. I'm sorry.
Right.
Down here, Paul.
Okay. Cool.
Down here in Florida.
Shout out to Mel's Flippets. Mel, I didn't receive that email from you with the shipping label, so you know I don't know were you able to get that done. So if you do, I got the item, and I still can ship it to you. I'm just waiting for you.
Who was the
Shout
guest?
out to Landshark Picker.
The guest
Appreciate
is
you coming out,
Chris.
brother. Huh?
No, she said who was the guest?
Yeah, exactly. Who is the guest? Glass City. Yeah.
Yeah, but anybody who's trying to get started on whatnot, check out those shows, Philly Flipper, on whatnot. It's the same name, and look when he does those sponsored shows. You know what I mean? He'll highlight you, and he do it during his normal shows too. So there you go.
Hey, Mel, what day did you send that email so I can try to pull it while we in the show? So I didn't see nothing pop up here that alerted me that I had an attachment. But yeah, just give me the date so I can go back in there and look at that, and I can get it shipped out tomorrow.
D, D, how many wrestling figures you figure you have, bro?
Huh. Yeah. Hmm. I say easily 400 easily because
Okay.
I put 100 up and ain't a dent. You know what I mean? It was 108 I had the other day, yesterday. I had on there. It ain't even a dent what I got. You know what I mean? I got totes at the store still that full of just wrestling. You know, so easily. And each tote I probably got between 12 to 15
So
wrestlers in
you just estimating then,
there. Yeah,
guesstimating. So
it might.
that's not for sure.
That's not for sure.
Gotcha.
I just know if I got 15 in a tote and I got 10 totes, that's 150. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it might be more than that. And like I said, just this row right here, these rows right here, and some rows over here. That's the 100 right there.
Gotcha.
That's crazy.
Speaking of wrestlers, man, let me show y'all the giveaway for tonight. All right, this is Scott Hall giving
Okay,
this away.
about a 40 $50
And
figure.
huh?
About a 40 $50 figure.
Oh yeah, and the
Big
big
boss
boss
man.
man. All right, those are the two figures I'm giving away tonight. And while we on that, let me show you all what the resale daddy gifted me when he came down on Saturday.
Okay. Oh man, you know how long that Walmart had that enough for $70?
Yeah, man. And he found it on clearance for a super cheap price uh,
Man,
in his area. But yeah,
about
man, he dropped
time.
me down, man. I was like, bro, ain't no way I'm gonna get this away, man. I'm putting that up. So so yeah,
Shout
those
out.
are the say again.
No. I was saying shout out to Greg.
Oh yeah, yeah. Greg came out. Greg came out, hung out with me, man, for the whole day at the sale. He spent money with me. You know, he just showed some love, man. I appreciate him coming through.
Great. My high, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I got some Video games I like to show.
Blow them
You don't
up.
mind?
Okay, just a second.
Hey, what? Buffalo.
Yep.
What wrestling figures was those? I couldn't see them that good.
These are the Rock.
NW.
I saw the Rock.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
Rock, his daddy, and
that was
okay,
his
that's what I
granddaddy.
thought.
That was
That's
his
what I
daddy
thought.
and
daddy.
granddaddy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
The thing that Mavia, Maya,
yeah, because they got a
Mavia,
TV
Mavia,
show. You know, they got a
Rocky
TV
Mavia,
show.
Mavia, yeah. All right, this some of the video games that Walmart have on sale right now. I know people don't like getting sports games, but this game is $2 at some WalMarts. Some Walmart, not all, some $2 at five others. All right,
Yeah.
I got a few of those. See, Buff told me not to pick them up because they're sports game, which he's right. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just saw $5. I mean $2 and grabbed them
jumped
all.
on it.
Yeah, it's $2, man. Shoot, I run a whatnot show with just $2 on them. All right, and this right here got $5 on this one, but I think this is like a $15 game.
Right, Mass Effect.
Yeah, I got a few of those. Oh, here's another one of the sports games he said not to pick up, but PS5 sales. So,
But you
you
know,
know,
people still like they this, man. So people will buy them.
and they knew. So come on. Um, another Watchdog, and I got
Legion.
some Modern Warfare. I don't have them on me now. I got them in there. I guess they Modern Warfare. They all $5. Some of them in some stores are $2. So check your WalMarts around you, and you might find them for $2. They're actually trying to they're clearing them out. The lady was telling me that most of those were from Christmas, and they're just
Right.
trying to get them out. And I said, "Oh yeah." She said, I said, "Where's your markdown manager?" I tried to pull a buff, and she she said, "I am the markdown manager." I said, "Oh well, so can you give me a better deal if I buy it all? What
What
about the
she say?
$10 game?" She was like, "No, I can't. It's corporate regulates the prices."
Yeah,
I said, "Oh
man.
no."
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. The store manager got to give it a go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey. She shot
You
that real
tried,
quick.
bro. You tried. You
Yeah,
tried.
she said she wanted them all gone. So I said, "Oh, you want them all gone? Then give
Yeah.
me a better price."
The good thing about it, you already made the contact, so
Yeah.
just keep building on it, man. Just just like chopping down a tree, man. Just keep chopping that wood, and let her tell you no 4 or 5 times. Maybe the sixth time she'll tell you yes.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna slide through there this weekend. This week
yeah,
here.
you build a relationship with her. Hey, how you doing? I
Yeah.
just came to see what y'all got on clearance. Anything marked down, just build dialogue up with them, man. Got to start somewhere, you
Yeah.
know. So
You
Yes,
right on that.
sir.
Welcome in, Glamour. She shot you a $10 super chat, bro.
okay,
All
I'm
right,
trying to work
Buffalo.
my way
What's up,
down the.
Glams?
I'm trying to work my way down the comments. I see
Oh,
Nita J says she got about 300 or something Barbies,
Mm.
almost the same amount as wrestlers you got. Some in the box, some not. Shout out to Fundamentals. What's going on, brother? Oh, Derek in the house, man.
what's
Ain't
up,
seen
D?
you in a minute. Appreciate you coming through, man.
What's up, bud?
What's going on? I didn't even see him.
Yeah, he came in like 4 minutes ago, I think it was.
Derek got him hustling in the whatnot world.
Wait, what's that? Okay, resale saying that's what we suppose. Okay, yeah, man, support each other for sure. See fundamentals. Derek
Derek's still in
Shaw.
here. He's still in here.
Yeah, I get that's what. Yeah, gave him a shout out. Everybody speaking to each other. I just got the email. Just came through. I didn't open it up. I'm gonna try to look at it in a minute.
Derek,
Mail.
when your next whatnot show? Derek does snacks.
Right.
put them in the closet, forget about it. Now you about to take them out the closet, bro. That price starts shooting down. You got to get them gone, boy.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Tuesday.
thanks, Glams. Let me run the Buffaloes with Glams real quick. I appreciate you coming through. Let's see.
Super chat received.
All right, appreciate it, Glams. All right, so yeah, go ahead. What you saying about Derek now?
Oh, he does snacks. His next show is Tuesday. That's another person who you should be following to find out how to build, your whatnot. Cause Derek started from the ground up as well, just like Philly Flipper.
Right,
I think he took a break for a while, then came back.
right.
So yeah, like me, I took a long break. Remember, I stopped in third quarter last year. I said I wasn't doing no more until the fourth quarter is over. Then the first quarter hit. I said I ain't doing no more.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I haven't did one in 2 years. But depending on how this next warehouse sale go, I'll probably be doing one for sure. Doing a fire sale.
See, I want to do the garage type sale one because I know those does the best. Those in pallets. You know
Right,
what I mean? Because if you can find those items for cheap, you're able to start stuff at $5 and stuff like that. People come in for $2 starts and all that like that, but anything under $2 ain't even worth it, bro.
Glam.
Uh, it ain't even worth it. Anything under $2 ain't worth it.
right. Hey man, just come through when you can, bro. No, everybody busy, man. Come through when you can. And you just said it show he got one on Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think I missed the link. Uh, Jennifer,
Jennifer,
did you drop the link
yeah, she
for?
did.
She did
Yeah, she got it.
earlier.
No, she got it at the bottom. Jennifer
Oh,
on
okay.
her game,
All
bro. Shout out to Jennifer.
right. I
Jennifer on
know,
her
man.
game, bro. Stop playing with her.
Yeah, man. Check out whatnot, man. They got a lot of deals on there. Uh, Middleman and myself, man. We got a couple vendors that we deal with on there
Woo.
for his action figures, man. You can get some great deals. It's some people that are like crazy high, but you got some people that are reasonable and just want to move products.
Yeah.
Just got to look for them. Just jump in and out of shows, see what people doing, what's moving, what they're trying to sell it for. And then make your offer.
I would say the best way to learn whatnot is from watching everybody else. Watching the ones who know what they're doing. That's why I say go in the Derek show, go on
Yeah,
the Philip Flipper show, go on to some of those other bigger shows. Because I drop in a lot of shows just to see uh, how they work. You know what I mean? But you're gonna have to make it your own, if that makes any sense. So you could look at their shows and take something from each one of their shows and build it for what satisfies you. Because not everybody's way of doing it is going to be your way of doing it, and you might not feel comfortable doing it the way they're doing it. Because you got some people who's in front of the camera, you got some people who's not in front of the camera, and they
right,
all both are successful. So you have to make what makes you comfortable, and you know how to bring those buyers to your show. But you can learn a lot from them. They say what a wise man learned from someone else's mistake, but a fool learned from his own.
Who dropped that?
No, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I say that needs to be highlighted. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, just if you are looking to do it, I would say start somewhere. You know what I mean? Who knows? You just might be that refresher that everybody looking for. You got a
Yeah.
good personality. They like how you do your shows. You got the prices right. It all factors in that. You know what I mean? My wrestling figures is not at reseller friendly prices, but they're at enough. They're low enough so you can make something off of it, but you get it at a good price if you're a collector. You know what I mean? Like I sold $100 figure the other night. You know, well, not last show, but the show before, and I undersold it. And I did that to give that buyer uh, a good deal, and he knew it was a good deal. Whoever knew about that figure knew it was a good deal.
Right.
There's a couple more of them that I got. That's a good deal. They just don't want to get off the money. That's all. But they know it's a good deal. But I constantly see them saying that. I might
Do
have
you
one of those.
categorize your shows like that for resellers or for collectors, or do you categorize your shows when you pump them out there like that?
What I've been trying to do is put the higher price items up front and the stuff that I know collectors are looking for. I
Yeah,
put them on the wall and with the camera facing it. So when they come in, the collectors who know about those items, they know they had a first look at them and they'll ask questions about them. You know what I mean? I'd rather target them than the reseller, but the reseller, I have a lot of lower price items in my store just in case they want it. And I'm very if they want to negotiate, I'll negotiate with them. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep the figures. You know what I mean? The goal is to sell them, right? So, you know, I would love to have a whole bunch of collectors come in because some of the stuff I just can't go no lower than what I got them at. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Even on eBay, even some of the figures on eBay, the ones that the collectors get, I got them at a lower price than they are on eBay. Just imagine
Right.
that. I got them at lower than eBay. Who goes lower than eBay? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially with sought after figures. Let me see if I can find him.
I think what you're gonna have to do is come in here on one of these shows, man, and do exclusive whatnot preparation.
Yeah.
So some of these folks that want to get into the whatnot, you can do basically like a question and answer type
So
deal. To walk them through how you set up and prep and advertise for your upcoming show.
okay, no problem. Right, we know. I want to show you two figures that's hard to find. Right, they're on Amazon. I mean, they're on eBay at a lower price than what I got them at. Like this one right here. This is a John Cena figure. Is sought out there. It's hard to find. He has the spinning U.S. title belt in there. It spins. I don't know if anybody remember John Cena back in the day when he had the spinning belt. But
Yeah,
this is a one of those figures that you'll see it on eBay, but it's not less than $110. And if they are selling for less than that, you better grab them because they're not making this figure no more. And this one right here, a Wild Samoans is what was bringing some people into my show. There's another hard to find figure. I
That's what
figures.
you had as your display.
Yep. I put this the NWO John Cena.
Right,
They looking for that, and those are some of my displays, and I always keep a Uso up, like a Jay or Jimmy Uso.
right.
You know what I mean? I always keep them.
What about Roman?
Roman, I have Roman, but people don't ask for Roman like they ask for them.
Oh, okay.
I had Roman in my store. Nobody even asked for it. I even showed a Roman and nobody wanted.
Right. Okay.
I don't know why.
Is
Oh
he
yeah.
falling off the wrestler?
Who? No, he's still big, bro.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why, but
I thought he was just a champ.
okay. Another one. I'm gonna show you two more, and that's it. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is another one. He's passed on now.
He
The figure
passed
I
last
showed,
year.
no, he passed during COVID.
Oh, okay.
He was a well liked wrestler. You might know his father. I think his father was Barry Windham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember him.
No. Father is no HRS. IRS. What his name?
IRS.
Yeah.
IRS. His uncles is Barry Windham.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's Jeff Hardy. That's an $80
Okay.
figure.
Yeah, I got two of those.
It's $80 the minimum I would
Right.
take for him.
Right.
And this one here, the $70 the minimum I take for him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So some figures I can't. I know what they work, and I just can't go below what you know. And I put them on the show just for them, for those who's looking for those figures.
Right.
I put them on the show just for them. Because when I don't have them on the show, somebody asks about them. You know, so
Okay. We at 52 minutes, man. Let me go ahead and start running the giveaways.
okay.
So the first giveaway is gonna be the Big Boss Man. All right. This guy, if you're interested, go ahead and drop them in the chat. We got 17 folks in here, so we're gonna drop what I got in here on the wheel. They're gonna freeze my screen a little bit, but I have 20 on the wheel. So drop your number in the chat from 1 to 20 if you're interested in the Big Boss Man. 1 to 20.
Well, Glenn, I would say that at least try it. You know what I mean? It won't. You know, because I was on the fence about it for a while myself, getting into whatnot.
You drop the number, Chris?
Yeah, Chris dropped
Yeah.
me. Oh,
I
my
mean,
bad.
I think if anybody like wrestling, you should want this guy.
Yeah, I already dropped him.
I mean, this dude right here, man.
Big
that
boss
dude,
man, baby.
that joker made me laugh so much doing wrestling, all that trash talking he used to do.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Share. All right, we're getting ready to close this one out, y'all. Let me drop these X's in here.
We still ain't talk about the scammers.
Yeah, we'll run it. We'll run it right after this giveaway, and kind of just let people know what we're gonna do. All right, we're getting ready to run it, y'all. $14. Who got it?
Swamp P on the
Swamp
dot.
P?
Yep.
All right. All right, Swamp P, send me your info through Instagram. And I get
Congratulations.
this mailed out. Huh?
No, I was saying congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, send me your information Instagram, man. I'll get this mailed out tomorrow. I'm doing a big shipment tomorrow, so I'll throw this in there if you can get that to me on Instagram. All right, so we're going to get into the reseller 411, and then after reseller 411, sorry about that. Let me take this down. All right, after reseller 411, we're going to get away Scott Hall, one of the NWO guys, old school. All right.
Hey, Bill, I had a Tony Atlas. I had a Tony Atlas. I don't got him no more.
That's a hard to find, ain't it?
Yeah, it's real hard to find. Yeah. I had him, man, a couple years ago.
The mall cop. Yeah, that suit looked like it, don't it?
But you know, his figure was weird looking. You know, he had the old figure where you really couldn't you know, it wasn't no
Who, Tony?
flexing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
One of them
Tony.
Jack Specifics. That's what it was.
Right. All right. So let's get into the reseller 411.
Reseller 411, the unfiltered truth, telling it like it is. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't.
All right, so we're gonna change that up. Hopefully, I have it together for our next show. We basically gonna, come up with a little intro for scammer of the week. You
Hmm.
know, so I think we can find way more. Let's see, more. What?
Value in the scammer.
Yeah, it's something popped up on the screen. I was trying to see what it was. Yeah, we can find. Chris fell asleep over there.
I ain't
Uh,
sleep, brother.
Prepare you sleep, bro. Uh, yeah. So yeah, the reseller 411, and we're gonna go away from that and go to the scammer of the week because we have our own individual stories that we pretty much could talk about every week when it comes to reselling and trying to be scammed, especially with Walmart.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, I could talk about a scamming story probably every 2 days on Walmart because they pretty much need to get their policies in order to fight some of these scammers the same way that Amazon had their policies in place to protect the seller. So, middleman, I'm gonna let you take over the floor to talk about yours, and then I'll talk about mine.
Well, my one of my scammers for the week is I sold an Amazon Echo speaker. I know everybody don't have seen them Echo speakers about yay big in the blue box, Amazon, right? Um, this particular guy or lady, decided to purchase it a week ago, 2 weeks ago. After they got it, within a day, they said it was defective. That the item was not working. It couldn't. She couldn't hear it and all that other things. So with eBay, because I sold it on eBay, eBay automatically sent them a return, right? Return request. Sent me a return request. So I get the return, right? This is the return.
Just the envelope.
Just the envelope. I'm gonna cover up the
Yeah,
just the
don't
goddamn
worry about
envelope. This the
it.
return, right?
Right,
So I was at work. My wife got it. Good thing we got a good mail lady because what she do when we get packages, she brings everything to the door. So when she brings it to the door, we're able to look at that stuff because if it would have went in the mailbox, I probably wouldn't have seen this thing for 2 or 3 days, right? Which would be
right,
past eBay's return, policy, which they'll automatically refund them within 48 hours. So being that she did that, um, I was able to get on as soon as I got home. And this person was that's another scammer that
right.
does that. Now I got another one, the same exact product with another person returned it with the same issue. They bought them literally 2 days apart from each other, right? And one of them went to Miami, and this one right here went to Virginia Beach. So I'm waiting for that return, and it's the same exact reason for returning, and I'm expecting for it to be the same exact result. So we'll find. I'm gonna find out on that.
Right.
But that's one
Man,
of my scams for the week.
All right. So my scammer is so advice to everybody, and maybe I'm the only one that dropped the ball on it. But with Walmart, um, Walmart is the platform I get the most returns from because they have a loose return policy compared to Amazon. And where I dropped the ball at was the person ordered a 45. Okay, I appreciate the swamp picker. I definitely get you taken care of. Where I dropped the ball at is I put all of my returns in one area with the hopes that yeah, I'm gonna do a video to show you the returns, the condition they come back in, this and that. But I didn't get around to it until last week when I started prepping for my warehouse sale. I decided to just go ahead and open the boxes up, and if the item was like in a condition where I can just sell it at the warehouse sale, I would. And if it was still in new condition, I would just basically relist it, put it back in rotation. So, and I definitely remember this AEW figure. The guy ordered the figure. Then what he did was he put in a cancellation. Once he seen it was shipped, he put in a cancellation. He got the figure. He ripped through the box. Didn't even take the time to open the box the proper way. Then what he did was he took the figure, put it back in the box, and so just so you'll know, when I shipped the package out, I shipped it in 1183 box. That's normally what I ship my figures in, 1183. This guy sent it back in a 1612-8 box, full of bubble wrap. So I'm like, I'm not even thinking that there's a wrestling figure in here, but I'm just pulling out all the bubble wrap, trying to get to the bottom. And once I get to the bottom, I see, it's the figure, just all over the place. The box just torn to shreds. And I was like, it's nothing I could do about it because the time had lapsed for me to put in a claim. So, my lesson to you all is once that return come in, don't delay. Open that thing up, check it out, make sure it's straight, and then do whatever necessary. If it's good, just take it on the chin and put it back in rotation. If it's not good, put in your claim. You know, but that one I had to take a loss on because the box came back to the warehouse like almost 2 months ago, and I hadn't opened it until last week. So, I had to take that $40 loss. But, it was a lesson learned. In this resale business, no matter how long you've been in it, it's always going to be a lesson to be learned. You just got to learn it and move on. Don't, you know, think that it won't happen again because it will. So that was my lesson from that, and he got me. He got his he got my figure, mutilated that, and he got his money back. So
Well, eBay rewarded me mine
right,
because eBay says something about if they start at 50% nonsense, but
yeah,
it's different categories in which you can file your the return as the dispute as you say report. When you report the buyer, I don't put missing part. I put sent back differently. So if you put missing parts, it'll take you to that screen in which it says percentage of you're going to return a refund.
right,
But if you put it in um, came back as different than what was sent to them, it'll take you to that screen that asks you explain the reasoning and just load pictures.
right.
So once I did that, shoot, within it wasn't even a full 24 hours. They had already rewarded me.
Yeah, okay. I
You know
mean,
what I
most
mean?
of the time, we don't talked about our strategies on how to combat these scammers. Our little antidote. I definitely can't put it out over here on the air.
Yeah, they
But
watching.
yeah, and people watching in the shadows. So, but we definitely got an antidote to fight it. But just want to, we want to start this show so we can keep people aware of these scammers out here and let you all know how we basically attack these different types of scams, and maybe it'll help somebody. And also, if you're in the chat and you dealing with a scam as well, just put your story in the chat. Put a comment in the chat, and we'll highlight it. And try to talk about it as well, because it may ignite a memory of something that we went through as well to discuss. See what Swamp Picker had here. I had a return, not a scam. On a return date after I shipped it, he realized he ordered the wrong parts, had to stop shipment and do a return mid shipment, waiting to get back a $300 part.
Dang.
Man, that's
Yeah.
that's
Can I say something on that? Hey,
yeah. Go
Swamp,
ahead.
Swamp P, you've been doing it for a while, and I ran into something similar to that. That the person waited till I shipped it to put a request of return or cancellation, and Buff spoke on an issue he had the same way. They waited till you ship it or show ship, then they do that in order to. They know you can't stop it once it's getting. Well, you can actually. They think that you can't stop it once it's been shipped, right? And that's how they get the item. You know what I mean? And then a lot of them will send you back whatever they got. You know what I mean? A lot of times. But I've had that happen. They waited till I shipped. Well, said ship, but I didn't. I didn't ship the item. The item was still at the house. You know what I mean? So I just canceled that label, and that was a done deal. So he waited till you shipped it. Actually shipped it.
Did you, Swamp Picker? Did you put a signature on it for that $300 parts to make him sign for it?
Oh, okay. The messages. Okay. Yeah, eBay. What they will do, they'll stick behind you as long as you got that tracking. I mean that conversation, man. You got that conversation.
Okay, he's saying he's okay with what I'm going to charge him. eBay message as have us talking about it. Okay, cool, cool. I mean, eBay pretty good as well with their return policies. If you got your ducks in order, but I can tell you right now, if you decide to sell on Walmart, they don't have it together yet.
Hmm.
They definitely
But,
don't have it together.
but you want to know why that guy probably did this? Because I had him sign for it, so he couldn't say it was lost or he didn't receive it. You know what I mean? So what was another way of him stealing it? You know.
Okay,
Okay,
Mel,
fine.
enjoy your dinner. Appreciate you coming through.
You have a good night, Mel.
I'm gonna run this
Okay.
last giveaway in about 1 minute. If you can hang for one more minute.
It was going to Canada. Boy, that shipping was outrageous.
Oh, okay, yeah, no signature. It was going to Canada. Okay, cool. All right, let me do this last giveaway. See if Mel can jump in and get her a win before she go. All right, so as I stated before, Scott Hall, NWO. If you're interested, drop the number in the chat from 1 to 20. 1 to 20.
Man, that particular figure right there on Amazon is going for $69.
Right, Scott Hall.
NWO Scott Hall.
Okay.
But so, okay.
Oh yeah, man. I got a couple of them. So. But
Yeah.
I'm doing my next haul to Amazon is going to be all action figures. I'm gonna load them up and get them up out of the warehouse. Take that down. All right, we're getting ready to close this one out, y'all. If you're interested in Scott Hall, Middleman already told y'all what it's going for.
45 on eBay.
Your box doesn't
35.
have any blemishes,
35 to
so you
45 on
should get
eBay.
some good money on it.
And that mug free too. I ain't even drop no number. Oh, too late
What?
now.
All right, get ready to put the X's in. You want to drop one?
All right, I dropped one.
All right, let's get ready to close this one out. All right, there we go. The X's. I'm getting ready to run it, y'all.
35 on eBay. 14 again.
Yeah.
Back to back
Who got it?
14.
Anybody got it?
Resale dad is 13.
Okay, resale dad. Let me close this. Let me run this thing one more time. This don't mean nothing, y'all. Resale daddy got it at 13. Let me just check something.
You know, I had to check. I had to pause it for a minute because I don't want to speak too much. Like Bridget won back to back, and I was saying somebody else won. I ain't no sir.
So,
They get it correct.
resale daddy, congratulations, man. Um, Send me your info again on Instagram. I should have it, but just send it to me again so I can get this stuff shipped out tomorrow. Trying to get all these packages gone
Congratulations,
by
Greg.
tomorrow.
Good win, bro. Good win.
All right, so let's go. Resale daddy. Big Greg. Let's see. Everybody saying congratulations.
All right, Swamp Picker, man. Have a good night, bro.
All right, Swamp Pete, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, everybody that won tonight, make sure you send me your information so I can get this shipped out. I know I saw yours, Swamp P. Greg, send me yours, and I get this stuff mailed out tomorrow. Um, all right. So anybody got anything you want to plug so we can go ahead and close this one out?
This Saturday, 8 o'clock. Next Saturday, coming up 8 o'clock p.m. Whatnot. The Middleman Picker. Follow me on Whatnot. Follow me on Instagram. Hopefully, I might do a show on Friday. Just there, might, and Sunday might. But definitely Saturday 8 p.m. Other than that, I don't have anything. Everybody have a great week. See y'all um, the following week.
Yeah, Chris, you got anything you want to plug?
Thank y'all for
Peace.
coming out.
Peace. Peace.
All right. All right. So thank everyone for coming out, and special thanks to the local resellers that was able to come out and support my sale at the warehouse. We gonna be back in the saddle here on the 18th. On the 18th, we'll be back on the show. So that will be the same weekend that I'm gonna run my second sale. So I'll be coming in, talking about that as well, and actually what I'm gonna do based off of that sale for those 2 days. So everybody, appreciate you for coming out. Thank you for your continued support. Please share the channel with people in your network so that we can get more people in here. And with that being said, defend the hustle. See you all in 2 weeks.
Good night.